No Fugazi Under Fire, The Hypocrisy of David Cooley. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving into the explosive controversy surrounding David Cooley, the host of the No Fugazi podcast. Known for his unfiltered takes and real talk about modern dating, David is now facing major backlash. Why? Because the man who's made a career telling men not to date single moms is reportedly dating one himself. Let's break down the details, the reactions, and what this could mean for his podcast and his brand moving forward. 1. Who is David Cooley and what is the No Fugazi podcast? David Cooley has built a name for himself as a controversial yet popular podcaster, particularly in the realm of dating advice. His No Fugazi podcast is a platform where he unapologetically gives advice to men about avoiding unnecessary drama, focusing on self-improvement, and making better choices in relationships. One of his core philosophies? Don't date single moms. Cooley has repeated this message time and time again, warning men about the potential baggage and complications that come with dating women who already have children. His advice has resonated with many, building him a loyal audience who values his straightforward, no-nonsense style. But now, Cooley's brand is under fire because he appears to be violating one of his most hardline stances: dating a single mom. The controversy erupted when rumors surfaced that David Cooley is romantically involved with a woman who is in fact a single mom. Fans and critics alike began piecing together evidence from social media posts, public appearances, and subtle hints dropped by insiders. This revelation has sparked outrage, with many labeling Cooley a hypocrite for not practicing what he preaches. For someone who built their platform on a specific set of principles, this kind of contradiction is a big deal. Audience reactions: a divided community. The No Fugazi podcast community is now split down the middle. Let's look at the two main camps. Shatch supporters of David Cooley. Many of Cooley's diehard fans argue that this situation is being blown out of proportion. Comments like, "Everyone grows and evolves," or "Who are we to judge someone's personal choices?" are common. Some believe this controversy is just an attempt to cancel Cooley. Critics of Cooley, on the other hand, critics are calling him out for his hypocrisy. They argue that his actions directly undermine the credibility of his advice. Comments like, "If he can't follow his own rules, why should anyone else?" are flooding social media platforms. The backlash has been strong enough that some fans have publicly announced they're unsubscribing from the podcast. 4. Why this matters. The hypocrisy problem. Why is this such a big deal? Let's break it down. Consistency is crucial for influencers. When you build a brand around specific principles, consistency is everything. Audiences expect influencers to practice what they preach. If they don't, their credibility takes a serious hit. Trust is key. Cooley's advice has always been rooted in what he claims is the best path for men. By deviating from his own teachings, he risks losing the trust of his audience. The rules for thee, but not for me effect. Nothing sparks outrage faster than perceived double standards. Cooley's critics argue that his behavior sends a message that his advice is good enough for his followers, but not for himself. 5. Can influencers change their mind? Here's an important question. Is it fair to hold influencers to their past opinions forever? The case for evolution. People grow, and perspectives can change over time. It's possible that Cooley has had a genuine change of heart about single moms after finding a connection with his current partner. The case against. However, Cooley hasn't publicly addressed this change, leaving his audience to interpret his actions. If he's evolved, he needs to own it and explain why his stance has shifted. In the absence of transparency, it's easy for fans to feel betrayed. 6. What's next for David Cooley? 1. Will he address the controversy? Fans are waiting for Cooley to respond. A well-thought-out, honest explanation could go a long way in restoring his credibility. Ignoring the issue, however, might only make things worse. 2. The future of No Fugazi podcast. This controversy could mark a turning point for the podcast. If Cooley embraces this moment as an opportunity to grow and connect with his audience on a deeper level, it could strengthen his brand. However, doubling down on his old rhetoric without addressing the situation might alienate his listeners. 3. Lessons for his audience. This situation is a reminder for fans to always think critically about the advice they consume. Nobody is perfect, and even influencers can falter. Hash 7. Lessons learned, separating the message from the messenger. The biggest takeaway from this controversy is that no influencer is infallible. While Cooley's advice about dating single moms may have resonated with some, his personal choices shouldn't completely invalidate the value his content has brought to others. However, this situation also highlights the importance of critical thinking. Blindly following any influencer can lead to disappointment when their actions don't align with their words. Now that you've heard all the details, we want to hear from you. Do you think David Cooley deserves the backlash he's getting? Or is this controversy overblown? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay critical, stay informed, and always think for yourself.